Mr. Lanto, you're talking crazy. See, that's why you get in trouble, because you like to talk and you think you know it all and you don't listen. I'm going to indicate to the assignment clerk that I want you here in person.
Well, I feel like I'd be in danger if I came there. I'd be in danger.
No, you won't be in any danger. I'll assign a policeman to watch over you.
That's the scariest
thing.
You
watch over him when he comes.
Absolutely.
That is the scariest thing I could ever hear.
Today's case brings one of the most unusual courtroom moments you're likely to see. We're looking at a sovereign citizen who takes things to an entirely new level. His excuse for not appearing in person. T claims he's too intimidated by the judge to show up. Yes, that's what he actually said, and it doesn't stop there. Like many others who follow this ideology, he insists that he's not subject to the law, believing he's exempt from the rules that apply to everyone else. But here's the truth. The legal system doesn't bend for personal beliefs or internet theories. Courtrooms run on structure and accountability. And this man seems completely disconnected from both. The highlight? The judge isn't having it. He delivers a calm but firm reality check that cuts through the nonsense like a pro. It's a powerful moment that shows exactly how a courtroom should be run. So let us know. How would you rate this, sovereign citizens? Behavior from 1 to 10. And if you enjoy watching real courtroom drama unfold, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. I post new videos every day.
Mr. Lanto, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
He came out and went back in.
Okay. Mr. Greco, it's been indicated to me that somebody wants a 30-day adjournment on Mr. Lanto's case for discovery. Is that right?
I wasn't. That's fine with me, Judge, if that's what the request is.
Well, quick objection. The request was, why don't we just drop this right now?
Okay, Mr. Lanto, you understand that you're the one requesting that you be given 30 days to get discovery. It's not the prosecutor.
Well, the first thing I want. Okay,
you want a trial today? You want a trial today?
Well, I mean, I'd even be willing to, sign a guilty plea today if the court can just produce the factual evidence of jurisdiction. It should be in my file somewhere. I was asking for the same thing up in the Clarkston courthouse, and they send me to the Oakland County Jail.
Mr. Lanto, I'm not going to produce anything. I don't have to. I'm the judge. And as far as I know, the prosecutor can only produce what he wants to produce to convict. So we're not doing that. Your attorney's asked for 30 days. Do you want the 30 days or do you want to go to trial today?
Well, let's see what the discovery evidence has to say. But first, if they could, very first thing out of there, they could send the factual evidence of jurisdiction. That would be great. It should be a one-page document. If the prosecutor filed this, fantastic.
Mr. Lanto, you're talking crazy. I would suggest that you listen to your attorney. Okay? I'm going to adjourn this matter on his motion for 30 days.
Did you just say? Can you?
I'm going to send this to the assignment clerk, Mr. Lanto. You're not listening.
Honestly, this guy might be a solid 10 out of 10 on the nonsense scale. What do you think? He strolls into court like he's the one in charge and casually suggests they just dismiss the case, as if he's the judge in the room. It's almost like he forgot how courtrooms work and who actually holds the authority. And really? Where do sovereign citizens come up with these ideas? They genuinely believe that if they say a few legal-sounding buzzwords, the entire justice system somehow no longer applies to them. It's not just bold, it's completely disconnected from reality, no matter how confident you are. You can't just override the court's authority because of something you saw in a YouTube video. And that's the part that's really concerning this. Movement seems to be growing at a surprising pace. You start to wonder, is there a secret corner of the internet teaching people how to act this delusional in court? But on a brighter note, credit where it's due, the judge is handling it all with absolute composure. Calm, professional, and fully in control. Watching him manage this chaos is actually impressive. All right, let's dive back in and see just how far this wild ride goes.
See, that's why you get in trouble, because you like to talk and you think you know it all and you don't listen. I'm going to adjourn your case for 30 days. I'm going to send the matter down to the assignment clerk. She'll send out a notice. Hopefully your attorney will have the discovery that he wants by then, and we can handle your case. Okay?
Well, have you kind of calmed down a little bit?
What did he say? No. You're all set.
It seems like you were
leave the
getting
meeting.
angry. It seems like you were getting angry.
No, Mr. Lanto, you can leave the meeting. We'll see you in 30 days or so. Clerk will send you a notice.
Well, I just want the record to show I've asked these same questions in several courts and nobody has said I'm talking crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first time somebody said I've been anything but reasonable in a courtroom.
Huh. That's amazing.
Huh, right.
You're talking like you know all about the law, and it doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, then let me ask a few questions for clarification.
You don't need to ask any questions. We'll deal with it in 30 days, Mr. Lanto.
Wait, we can't ask simple logical questions today?
At this point, the smartest thing this man could do is simply accept whatever leniency is still on the table and step away before things get worse. To be fair, the judge is showing remarkable patience, more than most would in a situation like this, especially given how erratic and dismissive this sovereign citizen has been from the start. But honestly, it's beginning to feel like the defendant wants to be held in contempt. You can't walk into a courtroom, ignore the rules, and expect to walk out without consequences. That's just not how the legal system works, Sand, certainly. Not with a judge who's seen this kind of behavior more times than he can count. What's wild is that the judge is still offering him multiple chances to turn things around. But instead of taking the hint, Sky keeps doubling down, pushing the limits and treating the courtroom like a platform for his personal theories. And here's the kicker. He's the last person who should be asking for logic or simple answers. Nothing he's said so far even comes close to a rational legal argument. If anything, he's showing again and again that he has no real grasp of the law or how the system works. At this rate, every word out of his mouth is just digging the hole deeper. Let's keep watching and see how long the judge's patience can hold out.
Ask your attorney when you see him.
Like I said, I'd be willing to sign the guilty plea and just, be done with this if I just see the factual evidence of jurisdiction, number one. And then number two,
asking for discovery.
Okay, and then the proof of jurisdiction is going to be in there? Is that, I'm asking a simple logical question. It's either yes or no. The proof is going to be in there or not. It's very simple. It's very logical, actually.
Well, let's see.
Mr. Lanto, I think maybe you ought to come into court in person next time, and your attorney will be here in person, and we can talk about it. So when you get that letter,
well,
can I put on there that he's in person? I'm going to indicate to the assignment clerk that I want you here in person. You know where the courthouse is?
well, I feel like I'd be in danger if I came there. I'd be in danger.
No, you won't be in any danger. I'll assign a policeman to watch over you.
That's the scariest
But
thing
you
I
watch
could ever
over
hear.
him when he comes.
Absolutely.
That is the scariest thing I could ever hear. And that's coming from a very reasonable person.
Okay, we'll see you in person in about 30 days, whatever date the assignment clerk gives you. And you come into court and we'll take care of business, okay?
So what does it mean to take care of business and I got to come in person and you're going to assign a police officer to me? And then you said I'm talking crazy.
No, you got it
Did I
reversed.
just recall what was said on the record? Did I just recall that correctly?
You said no, you said it in reverse. I said first that you're talking some crazy talk. Then I said, I'm going to adjourn it for 30 days. And then I said, because you're worried about it, that I'd have an officer watch over you while you're in court. We'll see you in 30 days.
What do you think, Will? He actually show up to court in 30 days? Believe it or not, I think he will. Deep down, I think even he knows the judge is fully in charge here. But his ego just won't let him say it out loud. He's hanging on to this idea that he's somehow above the system, but his behavior tells a very different story. Throughout the hearing, he kept trying to play the victim, claiming he was afraid, dodging direct questions and shifting the blame any way he could. The judge even described his behavior as erratic, and honestly, it's hard to argue with that. He speaks like he's got everything figured out, but none of it actually makes sense. It's almost like he thinks he can out-talk the law, which, let's be real, is a guaranteed way to lose in court. At this point, he'd be better off letting his attorney do the talking. Every time he opens his mouth, he just builds another barrier between himself and a good outcome. But if he does show up next time, I can't lie, I'm curious to see what kind of strategy he'll come up with next. This wasn't your typical sovereign citizen case. Most of the time, they recycle the same handful of arguments, but this guy, he went all over the place, calling out the judge, claiming fear, stalling the process, and trying everything he could to avoid facing the consequences. It's like he's either trying to buy time or dodge a fine he doesn't want to pay. Whatever his plan is, it clearly isn't working. And at the end of the day, it's the court and the taxpayers who are stuck watching this whole circus unfold. All right, that's where we'll wrap up today. Let me know what you thought about this wild hearing in the comments. I always enjoy reading your perspectives. And if you like courtroom breakdowns like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I post new content daily. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.